badges have been taken, but they need to go to jail as well. But not only that, but criminals in our neighborhood, there's no color line to it. Criminals need to understand that the people of the east side are armed and that we will defend ourselves by any means necessary. White supremacists need to also understand in the state of Oklahoma, you do not run us. We are not our ancestors, and we will defend ourselves by any means necessary.
Why is it so important to people see the march today, folks gathering today? Why is that so important?
It's important to know that the people are not weak and limp. When you see people just marching and they have nothing on them, like Martin Luther King did, people assume that they can brutalize them whenever they want to. But when the Black Panthers marched alongside the protesters, they were never brutalized. And if you look at the protests, even today, the police are not shooting rubber bullets at them. They are not tear gassing those people who have armed people with them while they're going out. So today, that message is, we the people will push back if you push up against us. This is a peaceful movement, but don't go pushing us too far.
When you look at the importance of just knowing your rights and knowing the Second Amendment, why is that something that you think black people need to know more about?
Because they have the right. They have the right to bear arms. They have the right to protect themselves. So many African Americans, especially in the state of Oklahoma, are very complacent and they're scared. Most African Americans live with some kind of heightened sense of anxiety dealing with police. A police officer just rolls behind you, immediately the anxiety shoots through the roof. One of the reasons for that is because of the incident that happened with the two little children, the 5-year-old and the 8-year-old. That is the reason why so many African Americans have so much tension, so much anxiety, and those issues aren't being addressed. They're not being addressed by Congress, they're not being addressed by the president, or even our local authorities. Everybody is just pushing it to the side, assuming that, man, these guys are just nervous for no reason. A police officer pulls someone over, sorry about that, and they'll tell you, why are you so nervous? I'm nervous because you might just decide today is the day you want to kill me. That is the reason why we are always so nervous. We've seen unarmed brothers and sisters be executed by the police. I use the word executed because that's exactly what has happened to those brothers and sisters. Now, does this happens to white America as well? So the issues facing us are issues facing all of America. It's not just a black issue. It's a black and white issue. This issue of police brutality, yes, it is overwhelmingly more so towards African Americans. But guess what? White Americans are brutalized by the police as well. And I would encourage anyone to stand out against that, to stand and make sure that the police, that the system is corrected. I don't believe in completely defunding the police. I don't believe in getting rid of the police. We need law enforcement, but we need law enforcement that is responsible. When you pull me over, I want to make sure that it's the same response that it is when they pull you over.